If you're studying up on Japanese culture, you're bound to run into some yokai. Specters, ghouls, goblins, fairies, elves. Yokai is the catch-all term for supernatural beings and folktale creatures. All of them are interesting, but today, we're gonna focus on just one. The water-dwelling Kappa. This amphibo-man is known for his creepy nature and bizarre interests. The origins of the Kappa are spotty at best. There are 4 prevailing theories. Theory 1. Kappa come from Japanese mythology. The Nihon Shoki, one of Japan's oldest existing historical records, tells stories of the Kawa no Kami, or river deity. And that's it. The first Kappa drawing appeared in 1713. That's 993 years after the Nihon Shoki mentioned the Kawa no Kami. Actually, it's not a very good theory. Theory 2. Kappa are discarded babies. Poor families in old Japan were often unable to take care of excess children, so extra and stillborn infants were thrown into the river. Thus, the story of an evil river monster may have been invented to keep children from discovering some very sad things. Theory 3. Kappa are based on Portuguese monks. Jesuit monks arrived in Japan in 1549 and remained a fairly common sight throughout the Warring States period. The monks' weird haircut and bulbous clothing are reminiscent of the Kappa, but this only explains the appearance and not why the stories exist. Theory 4. Kappa are actually Chinese monkeys. The father of Japanese folklore study, Kunio Yanagita, found that Kappa were called enko in some areas of Japan. Enko is a term for monkey that comes from a Chinese Buddhist parable. And the parable goes something like this. Monkeys see the moon's reflection in the river and jump in to rescue it. The monkeys drown. The end. Monkeys plus river equals Kappa. In the end, any or all of these could be true. It's up to you to believe whatever you want. The Kappa is a humanoid water creature. It has yellowish-green skin, webbed-like appendages, an ape-like face, scruffy hair, and a turtle shell on its back. The Kappa's defining feature is the water on its head, encased in either a bowl or a bubble. This water is the source of its strength. If a Kappa is giving you trouble, get it to spill its head water, and then it will become as weak as a kitten. Being river monsters, it's only natural that Kappa should drown people and animals. They have a good reason for doing it, though. It's because they want to eat your flesh, or the ball that's up your butthole. Kappa wants your shirikodama, which is a mythical jewel in your ass. Why would a Kappa want this? Some say they rip it out just to get to your liver, which is mighty tasty. Others say they gain power from the shirikodama or present it to the water deity as tribute. Sometimes Kappa don't want to harm you, they just want to emotionally scar you by groping your bottom. Sometimes they wait inside a toilet for descending cheeks, which they reach up and caress. On an unrelated note, Kappa possess incredible strength. Beware attacking one on land, even more so in the river. Their strength and speed increases when they're in the water. If you want to avoid Kappa harm, get to know them. Kappa love competition and can be easily wrangled into bouts of sumo or shogi. Now, if you lose and find yourself trapped, simply bow to the Kappa. They're obsessed with politeness, so they'll bow back. This, of course, will empty the water from their heads and weaken them. Once weakened, it will go from malicious to helpful in a heartbeat. Another easy way to subdue a Kappa is to yank its arm off. Apparently, they detach and reattach easily. So if you yoink one, the Kappa will do anything to get it back. Kappa can also be bribed with cucumbers, their favorite food. Writing your family name on a cucumber and throwing it in the river is said to allow you bathing rights without fear of drowning. This is why cucumber sushi is called kappa maki. Kappa are also known for their bone-setting capabilities. So much so that doctors try to bribe Kappa into working for them. Oh wait, one more butt thing. Kappa have a strange association with flatulence. Apparently, Kappa are great at farting, though no one is quite sure why. There's even an expression, kappa no he, or Kappa's fart, which is used the same way we use piece of cake. The idea is you can do something as easily as a Kappa can fart. You want me to carry that couch? Kappa's fart, no problem, I'll do that, pick it up for you. How could such a wonderfully weird character not stand the test of time? The Kappa transitioned into modern storytelling quite easily. Summer Days with Ku is a 2007 anime film about a little boy who befriends a Kappa. How to Raise a Kappa was a manga series that got turned into a 26-episode anime series. Death Kappa is a Godzilla movie, but replaced Godzilla with a Kappa. In Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, the turtles go back in time to ancient Japan and are mistaken for Kappa. King Koopa from the Super Mario series is based off a Kappa. In Japanese, the two names are basically identical aside from one character. Look at that original sprite, you tell me that's not a Kappa. In Harry Potter, Professor Lupin introduces his class to a Kappa as a magical creature. The Cap'n from Animal Crossing is a Kappa who gives you boat rides, naturally. Being the weak and nasty wieners that they are, Kappa are often minor baddies in video games, such as Final Fantasy, Legend of the Mystical Ninja, Harvest Moon, and more. The mascots of the kaiten sushi chain Kappa Sushi are Kappa, of course. Narihira Sumida-ku in Tokyo uses a Kappa as its mascot, as do many other mascots. Oh my god, stop with all the Kappa mascots already. Stop. And that's the end. Kappa, keep chasing those heinies, practicing sumo, and farting with reckless abandon. You're a beautiful, magical creature. Sometimes Kappa don't want to harm you, they just want to emotionally scar you by groping your bottom. Sometimes Kappa don't want to harm you, they just want to emotionally scar you by groping your bottom. Monkeys see the moon's reflection in the river and jump in to rescue it. The monkeys drown.